Ever scroll through your feed and just feel empty? It's all about the perfect life, the perfect body, the perfect vacation. We're constantly pushed to build our own little kingdoms. But what if there's a different way? A path that's been followed for 2,000 years. A path that leads not to a bigger kingdom for ourselves, but to a deeper, more meaningful existence. Today, we're talking about what it means to imitate Christ in our busy, modern world. It sounds like a huge, maybe even impossible, task, right? How can we, with all our flaws and distractions, imitate someone considered perfect? Well, the good news is, it's not about achieving perfection. It's about the direction you're walking. And that journey starts with a solid spiritual foundation, built on 4 incredible pillars: humility, compassion, forgiveness, and service. Let's start with humility. In a world that screams, "Look at me," humility whispers, "Look at others." It's not about thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. Christ consistently put others first, washing the feet of his disciples and spending time with those society had cast aside. Humility is recognizing that we don't have all the answers, that we are part of something much bigger than our own ego. It asks the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your worth is untied to your follower count or your job title. Next is compassion. This isn't just feeling sorry for someone. Compassion is empathy in action. It's about trying to understand what someone else is going through, to feel with them, and then to act on that feeling. When Christ saw a crowd, he didn't just see a mass of people. He saw individuals with needs, fears, and hopes. He was moved with compassion. For us, this means really listening when a friend is hurting, offering help without being asked, and seeing the humanity in everyone, even those we disagree with. Then there's forgiveness. This one is tough. Our culture often tells us to hold on to grudges, to get even. But Christ's message was radical. Forgive not 7 times, but 77 times. Forgiveness isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of anger and resentment. It's a powerful act of love that breaks the cycle of hurt. Think about it. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. Forgiveness is the antidote. It allows healing to begin, both for you and, potentially, for the relationship. Finally, we have service. The core of Christ's ministry was serving others. He said he came not to be served, but to serve. In our lives, service can take so many forms. It can be grand gestures like volunteering for a cause you believe in, or it can be small, daily acts of kindness, making a meal for a new parent, helping a neighbor with their groceries, or simply offering your time and attention to someone who's lonely. Service reorients our focus from "what can I get" to "what can I give." It connects us to our community and reminds us that we're all in this together. Now, let's contrast these foundations with so much of what we see in our culture today. Our world often celebrates selfishness disguised as self-care. It promotes relentless status seeking where our value is measured by our possessions and achievements. And it champions a kind of superficiality where curated online personas matter more than authentic real-life connections. We see a culture of instant gratification, outrage, and division. It's a stark contrast to a life of humility, compassion, forgiveness, and service. This isn't to say modern culture is all bad, but the dominant currents can easily pull us away from a deeper spiritual life if we're not intentional. So, how do we push against that current? How do we translate these big ideas into our everyday lives? It starts with simple, daily practices. First, prayer. And prayer doesn't have to be formal or complicated. It can simply be a conversation. It's about setting aside a few moments each day to quiet your mind, to express gratitude, to ask for guidance, and to just be present with God. It's like checking in with your closest friend, aligning your heart before you start your day. Second, active listening. In a world where everyone is waiting for their turn to speak, truly listening is a radical act of love. When you talk with someone, put your phone away. Look them in the eye. Try to understand their perspective without immediately formulating your response. Listening says, "You matter. Your story matters." It's a simple way to practice humility and compassion in every single interaction. Third, embracing simplicity. We are constantly bombarded with messages telling us we need more. The latest phone, the newest fashion, the bigger house. Imitating Christ often means intentionally choosing less. This isn't about rejecting all material things, but about freeing ourselves from their grip. It's asking, do I really need this? It's finding joy in experiences rather than possessions, in relationships rather than retail. Simplicity creates space in our lives, space for quiet, for reflection, and for people. And finally, active love. This is where it all comes together. Love, in the Christian sense, isn't just a feeling. It's a verb. It's a choice you make every day. It's choosing patience when you're frustrated. It's choosing kindness when you're met with rudeness. It's choosing to serve when you'd rather relax. It's making that phone call, sending that text, or showing up for someone, even when it's inconvenient. This is the practical, on-the-ground work of imitating Christ. In the end, I want to come back to where we started. The imitation of Christ is not a standard for perfection that's meant to crush us with guilt. None of us will do it perfectly. We will stumble, we will fall short. We will have days where selfishness wins, where we fail to forgive, where we forget to serve. And that's okay. The point isn't a flawless performance. The point is the journey. It's about walking with a redemptive intention. It's about waking up each morning and saying, today I will try again. Today I will try to love a little more, serve a little better, and walk a little more closely on this ancient, life-giving path. It's a journey of 1,000 small steps, taken with grace, that ultimately transforms not only our own lives but also the world around us. Thanks so much for watching and thinking through this with me. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more conversations like this. See you next time.